Hello, YouTube.
That Lovell-Boland Life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! We're a fresh new channel. This is That Lovell-Boland Life.
Hello and welcome. This may be the first time you've seen our faces here on YouTube. My name is Sam.
I'm Rianne and we've been together nearly 11 years and married for almost 4.
We met at university in London, and then about 6 years ago we moved to Malaysia, and 4 years ago we moved here to Singapore.
And I also lived in Vietnam for a little while.
This is our first ever vlog, and to commemorate our 11 years together, we are having a staycation at the Conrad Centennial on Temasek Boulevard here in Singapore.
So Singapore is currently in restricted measures due to COVID-19, so there's no dining at any restaurants. So we'll be having all our food and drinks delivered right here to our room, so we'll bring you along for the journey. Afternoon tea. Right, I don't know what we have here, but it looks good.
So last time we stayed, we went to the lounge and got this. So they brought it to our room this time around. Here's what you get. Scones, cakes, and a few canapes.
I think last time it was in a 3-tiered afternoon tea sort of setup, but you know, COVID times, so got to have it a little bit differently and people have got to make do.
Right, afternoon tea consumed, and now it's off to the pool. After the beers, of course.
Hey.
So we booked the pool earlier, the sun was shining, but now it's overcast, it was raining earlier, but we're here, we made it. Rianne's just getting in the pool now, and I hope to join her soon.
Keep swimming.
So we just got back from the pool. We checked in to this hotel about 3 o'clock this afternoon. We had afternoon tea booked for 4, but it came at 5, which kind of impinged on our swim time because our pool was booked for 5, but we still went down, and then later this afternoon we have what they call cocktail hour at 7. So we'll go for that. We'll see what it's like. They'll bring stuff to the room. No wine, it'll just be beer again. Hopefully there'll be snacks, and then we'll see how the rest of the evening goes.
So it's cocktail hour, and this is the box that we've received. So I'm guessing it's some chicken drumsticks, some pao, some cheese, and then some desserts. And because it's our anniversary, they've very kindly given us some wine. So quite good. And obviously post-bath, got to have the robe on, and just enjoying the view of Singapore right now. It's evening time.
In true Lovell-Boland style, with any staycation or any celebration, it's time to open. Oh, it's tight. To open Prosecco. There we go.
So just went to nicely set up a nice shot of me opening the Shandong. Had a bit of a premature opening, let's just say, with Shandong kind of exploding everywhere. But we've been dancing around to some pretty good 90s and noughties R&B. So let's start round 2.
Okay, so it's the morning after the night before. Drank a lot last night, but we're fine. And breakfast has arrived. Normally you'd go downstairs to get this, but we had to order it last night. Here is what we got. We both ordered nasi lemak, as you can see. So you got your chicken, you got your veg, you got your rice, egg, a little pao there, ikan bilis, then juices, yogurts, and apple, and then you've got pastries in the bag. No coffee today, but we're going to try and sort that out because I think we both need it. But yeah, that's breakfast here at the Conrad Centennial. And that was that. Our stay at the Conrad Centennial is over.
Yeah, so as we said, we're in heightened restrictions here in Singapore, so there was some kind of key differences from last time when we stayed, mostly because we had to have our food and drinks delivered to the door.
Yeah, so we stayed there probably about 6 weeks ago. And Singapore still is quite restrictive in its measures, but back then less so. So the heightened measures only came in about 10 days ago.
Yeah.
So hotels have had to adapt to that, and that's why some of the things like dining in the room instead of going to the lounges were very different.
Yeah, so last time, as we said, we went up to the lounge for afternoon tea and also for cocktail hour. So that was really luxurious. So I feel like when we were delivered the cardboard boxes to the room, it wasn't quite to the same standard.
Yeah.
And also we were quite limited for cocktail hour. We were only, apart from the fact that the hotel generously gave us a bottle of wine because it was our anniversary, but previously if we were not celebrating, they would have only given us beer, which I think is kind of a limited option.
Yeah, so they kind of stripped it back because of the measures. They stripped it back. They were still charging the same price. So for me, that was a slight annoyance. But we have still had the opportunity to do a staycation for the past year in Singapore. We've been virtually landlocked. Like, people have been flying. If they're flying home, if they're flying for business, they're allowed to. I last left Singapore February 2020. You left in March to go to Bali. But since then, we can't even go up to Malaysia.
Yeah, so it's been great to sort of actually explore Singapore a little bit more, and we never really did that before. So we've been going to a lot of hotels here and experiencing what Singapore has to offer. So I'm really grateful that we can still do that.
Yeah, our first staycation was last year, around August last year. We never really thought about doing it.
No, because Singapore's so easy to just go to anywhere in the region around Southeast Asia, so that's what we would generally do, just to get out to. So it's been a little bit different.
So there it is, our first ever vlog on That Lovell-Boland Life.
Yeah, make sure to like, rate, subscribe, do all of that good stuff to get us higher up in the YouTube algorithm, and also let us know if you've been on a staycation. We really want to hear from you and comment about how your experience was.
Yeah, just remember that big thumbs up on YouTube will really help us. Thank you very much for watching.
Catch us on the next one.
Thank you.